Hello and welcome to Food for Thought. Mark Lockridge here. I'm the pastor of New Life Fellowship in Letterkenny, the Milford Reformed Presbyterian Church. It's great to have you with us. There's a place we go on holidays, a cabin on a lake shore in the woods, buried amongst nature, a place to eat, sleep, swim, wander and repeat, a reset for body and soul. I was walking through the woods one day, pushing my way through the trees down to the water's edge. Trees had been blown over by successive storms over the years and trunks needed to be clambered over. Some were only tilted and had kept on growing at crazy angles. Others were completely flattened, roots torn out, lying there, dead. But one caught my eye. It was broken off just above the roots. Its trunk stretched out on the forest floor. It seemed as if something more violent had happened to this one. Its roots were still in the ground, its trunk jaggedly fractured just above ground level. Yet as my eye travelled along its trunk, it took the most astonishing turn, 90 degrees upwards. I had to check to make sure that it was the same tree and trunk. I looked at the shattered trunk I had presumed dead, but no. There was still a connection, somewhat fragile, yet life-giving. And this valiant tree, shattered and flattened by a storm, had not given up. Amidst the dense foliage of the forest, it had turned and reached towards the light, and grew, strong. Wandering through the forest, just looking ahead, this tree looked like a normal tree. Branches, leaves, all as normal. But when you turned your eye lower, you saw it had a story that made its growth all the more marvellous. Life does that to us, doesn't it? Storms flatten us. Life gets broken just when we're getting going. We fall and lie on the dirt of brokenness, face down in our pain. What'll we do? Some give up. They let their brokenness define them. They let the pain conquer them. They see only the dirt floor of life's undergrowth. And that's understandable. Storms are brutal, but they don't have to be the last word. What this tree reminded me of was this: whatever storms come, however flattened you are, grow towards the light. Grow towards the light. Yes, life will be different. There will still be a before the storm, but there can also be an after the storm. Look up and grow towards the light. If for whatever reason God has permitted a storm to blow into your life, that storm doesn't need to define you. It will shape you, but it doesn't need to leave you lying face down in your pain. Look up to Him and reach your life out towards Him, and you will find yourself growing towards the light and a newness of life that didn't seem possible after the storm floored you. And more than that, as you look up, you will find light from Him percolating down through the dark clouds to replenish your soul. I read these verses last Sunday at the start of our service. They're from the book of Lamentations in the Bible. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Though He brings grief, He will show compassion. So great is His unfailing love. There's our direction. We're to hope in Him. We're to seek Him. We're to grow towards the light, because though He brings grief, He will show compassion. Here is reason indeed to put our hope in Him, in Jesus Christ, and to grow towards Him who said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. So, whatever storms come, whatever way they leave you flattened or uprooted, grow towards the light. Thanks for listening. And if you want to get in touch, drop me an email, mark@newlifefellowship.ie. And a reminder too, if you're interested in finding out what the Bible is about, we have a video course that we're going to be running in our Milford church, simply called the Bible Course, and it starts on Wednesday the 18th of September at 8 p.m. You're all very welcome to come along. Have a great week.